everyone, and welcome to the Transformation Triumph Summit. My name is Jamie Allen Bishop, one of your hosts for this event. I am so honored and excited to introduce these authors with their special wisdom and insights to share. I imagine that you're here because one of the topics appealed to you, or perhaps you're on a transformation journey of your own. I welcome you to enjoy, listen, observe, and take away some of the insights that these authors are sharing so that you can streamline your transformation triumphs. And now, here's more about each of our authors. This is an introduction for Suzy Rawlins. Suzy is driven by an unwavering commitment to personal growth and the betterment of others. After countless conversations with diverse individuals throughout her career, she discovered a recurring theme: the power of intentional living. Rooted in her farm girl upbringing, Suzy's profound passion for helping people led her to formal training and education, equipping her to guide others toward their best selves. Suzy specializes in intentional living, encompassing nutrition, physical and mental well-being, and fostering meaningful relationships. By setting goals, crafting plans, taking action, and embracing their true potential, Suzy empowers individuals to lead the lives they were meant to live. You can find her at her website, SuzyRawlins.com. Yay, Suzy! Suzy, we are so very grateful you are here today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your insanely busy schedule, since we all know that you're very, very busy, and so very proud of you.
Thank you.
What made you say yes? What made you say yes?
To writing the chapter, I said yes because I wanted to share a little bit more in depth about what that means to live intentionally, and maybe share some of the trials and the things that I chose to go through in order to improve my health that maybe I didn't share with people initially.
Okay, so that being said, will you share a little bit of what your transformation looked like?
So I guess the biggest part of the transformation was finding out that I had severe food sensitivities. And they did not present as what you would think. They didn't present as digestive issues. They didn't present as any of that. They presented as joint pain. And so, like a leg pain. And so my doctor was not surprised, my naturopath, to find out that it was food causing all of that. And so then I went through an entire process of different detoxes and things to get all of the little remnants of all of that out of my body so that I could officially heal.
Awesome. And so when you say heal, what does that look like for you? What was that journey about?
It was about healing my gut. And so I guess you always hear that gut health is really important, but I never really realized how many things it affects. And so being able to heal my own gut, and then realizing that I can help other people heal their gut, and it changes everything.
So your journey of transformation took you to write the chapter, and obviously you've been there, walk the walk, and that's why you're now empowering other people. What's one of the common myths or misconceptions that you think people have around a transformation in general, but even a health transformation like you shared?
Probably that I'm not going to say it's easy. So I guess people assume like a health transformation is going to be really hard, and it is, but it's worth it. So I guess, pushing through those things, and then, making sure you have a support system, somebody who's going to kick your tail when you're ready to give up. Like, honestly, because when you want to throw in the towel in the middle of it, you just need someone to go, keep going. You're almost there. So I don't know that there's a misconception, because when people think of their health, they're like, oh, it's too hard. It's just too hard. I can't do that, but you can. So maybe that's the misconception, is I think that they can't.
So along those lines, tell us if you tell us a success story that you know about, aside from your own. I mean, obviously your own was the inspiration for why you are doing what you're doing, but
there's a couple. So my sister, obviously, like, I think she thinks I do witchcraft or voodoo or something, because I don't take traditional medicine. Like, I don't know. They always looked at me like I was like the witch doctor, and they didn't want no part of anything I was doing. But then literally when I had no joint pain, she kept looking at me like, there must be something to this. So she got food sensitivity tested, and hers was 100% joint pain as well. And then another friend of mine, she wanted to just kind of improve her health and thought, you know what, maybe I have sensitivities that are presenting. Now, she did have digestive issues, which is why she leaned that way, but she's noticed some other benefits from removing some of those foods from her diet.
That's awesome. So this has become a passion, mission, purpose for you?
Yeah, we need to learn that what we shove in our mouth, even though it tastes delicious, maybe our body just hates it. Let's just be real. And you know what? Through healing your gut, you can sometimes indulge in some of those things minimally. But yeah, like, I love food, and I'm passionate about food. I dream about this stuff. So like, when you tell me I can't eat certain things, like, I was mad. I was like mad grocery shopping. I was mad cooking for my family. I was ripping food out of other people's hands in my house because I was mad that they could eat it and I couldn't. Let's be honest.
Is it all around food though?
My transformation is around food, because that was the thing that, so when I got the inflammation off, I got the joint pain to go away, and then I could get more physically active. So it was like a launching point to get me back to where I used to always be. I used to always be physically active. I used to be a runner, and I got to the point where I couldn't run because I couldn't breathe, because I just had too much inflammation. So for me, the food sensitivity journey was a stepping stone to so many other things.
so if you you found this passion of yours, do you think that there's any other, like, do you think we're all born with a purpose, a passion? Like, what Cheryl knew I was going there.
That's where I was trying to go too, but I wasn't sure how to take us there. So I appreciate it big time. Yeah.
I do. I feel like we all have a purpose and a passion, and sometimes we travel down 2, 3, 4, 5 roads before we really find that. On a natural healing journey for more than a decade. And that was just for me because I got tired of trusting doctors. And now that other people are seeing me heal and they want to take part in it, I've realized that like, I've always wanted to help people feel more confident and be healthier and look their best. But I think this like led me down that path of, this is where I'm supposed to be, helping people be their healthiest, whatever that looks like for them.
I love it, and I'm smiling on it because I've been blessed to know you for I don't know how many years and on how many different paths of the journey. And like, and here we are having this conversation, mind blowing. And also, you walk the walk and you talk the talk, and you're making sure that you're able to walk the walk and talk the talk. So I can appreciate that big time, big time. So if you were to give this interview any title, what would you give it? What would you title this interview? If we could put a bold heading above this interview for you, what would you put there?
I think it just still goes back to the title of my chapter, which is, if my body quits, where am I going to live? And I think that I've had several things in my health journey where I was like, come on, I'm way too young. My body cannot be giving up. I know, like, so many times people get to like this point where they're like, oh, it's just age. I have somebody who's like 10 to 15 years older than me kicking my tail at physical events. I'm like, come on. So age isn't it. And like I said, there was several times just physically that my body would not do things that at my age it should have been able to do. And so that thought just kept running through my head. If my body gives up, where am I going to live?
That's a fantastic title. I love that. I cannot wait to read your chapter thoroughly. And so if somebody wants to reach out to learn more about your up and coming programs and more about you personally, where can they go?
You can check out more of that at my website, SuzyRawlins.com.
Yay, wonderful. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for taking time
Hey,
out of your
absolutely.
schedule.
Thank you for including me.
Oh, we are thrilled. We are thrilled. So thank you. Learn more about Suzy Rawlins at SuzyRawlins.com.